Were you calling the plays tonight, sir?
Nah, I wasn't calling the plays tonight. Clyde was.
Okay.
Obviously, you were kind of flying all over the field. Um, what's it like playing in front of the home crowd versus playing on the road? Obviously, just in practice.
I could say one thing it is. I feel like it is like the crowd give you a lot more energy too, because they be into the game, so you can feedback off that energy as well. Obviously I got my brothers out there injured, but getting the feedback of the crowd is good too.
You're getting a lot of reps in the preseason. How important is that to kind of adjust to that NFL speed?
It's real important. Just getting a lot of reps to maintain the speed because obviously it's different from college. Everybody's professional, so they're not gonna waste no movement. So just getting all the reps is real good.
Trevor, so much of the preseason, I mean, you're not really watching game tape. It's more about you than the opponent. So how do you transition that to the field and make sure that you're still getting in there and it's not just drills, but you're actually playing fast, playing hard?
Obviously, I can say, how I train to the field is just all 11. Everybody on the field. We knew to that because obviously we don't like watch film on the team like that, but just all 11 on the field, one sound. So that's what I can say.
Trevin, how much has Shaq and Josie helped in your development, get you translated to this level? What does their presence help mean to you?
A lot, Obviously, having them in the room it is wonderful. Because Shaq been in the league for 10 years, and then Josie being on going, I believe 8. So they know everything. So it's just wonderful having them in the room because they give you any advice, no matter what it is. Even if it's small, they give it to you. And I say I love that about them.
Too quickly they with the fan base. Do you see the hype? Do you pay attention to that?
Nah, I just keep my head down and keep going, because at the end of the day, it's like you got to keep working. It's always a new day, no matter what it is. I can mess up one day and then, be down. So it's always a new day. That's all my mind is. Always a new day. Keep going.
But do you celebrate when do you celebrate your wins? Not necessarily, maybe more figuratively than literally. Do you recognize when you're having a good game?
Yeah, I recognize it, but I just be like, okay, on to the next. I don't always have it over my head, like on to the next. Next play, just keep going. That's how I am.
But did you celebrate the pick after Thursday?
Nah, I really didn't. I said next play. Like I picked it off and I was like, people that me up and I said just next play. That's how it was.
Really, no moment of I just picked off Aaron Rodgers.
Nah, not really.
You've got 2 weeks of preseason games under your belt now. What do you hope the coaches are saying about Trevin Wallace when they sit down over this roster?
That he's flying around and seeing things real fast. That's one thing I want them to say.
When they drafted you, Dan Morgan talked about your big hit ability and just you'll drive a guy into the ground. Do you feel like you've shown, and I don't know, sometimes in the preseason you can't go full speed, but do you feel like you've shown that?
Yeah, a lot. I showed them a lot, and I'm going to keep showing it too, because that's what they want out of me, play fast and just keep doing that, and I'm going to keep showing them.
You probably answered this before. The Panthers have such a history of linebackers. Do you have one that you kind of, as a favorite in that history?
Well, you got two, Luke and TD. Me and TD be talking though. We be joking around because he's from Georgia too. We always just be joking around. I talked to Luke, but it wasn't like a full conversation. But me and TD be talking a lot, and I can say that's somebody I can talk to a lot too.
Have you gone back and watched?
Reaction on getting Aaron? That's a Hall of Fame.
It is the Hall of Fame, but like I said, next play you can't just dwell in the moment. Obviously, four-time MVP, you glad, but just can't dwell in the moment. Just next play, keep going on. Because I can have one good play, and then the next play I can mess up, so you just can't dwell on that.
Part of that too, and all the fact that
Yeah, it is.
Have you gone? Or go ahead.
last thing on that, if it had been regular season game and you got Aaron,
It'd have been different. It'd have been different then. It'd have been different. It'd have been different. It'd have been different.
Have you gone back and watched any of TD or Luke or even maybe Dan Morgan's old tape?
I could say Luke and TD, because that was kind of my era. I think Dan was shoot. I wouldn't
Be
even.
careful.
I wasn't even.
Set him up.
I wasn't even born when Dan was playing. So
Are you serious?
I was born in '03.
I gotta go.
Yes. So I wasn't even playing. So it was Luke and TD my era, just watching them. So I be watching them a lot and just seeing how they play ball.
What was it like coming out here playing this preseason game in the home stadium?
It was fun. It was my first time. I believe just running out there, being a starter and then they introduced you. It was fun. Just having that. It was just a wonderful moment. And I love the moment, just being out there and be able to play in front of the fans and showcase who I really am.
Trevin,
As a new,
says that consistency is kind of the one thing he wants to see out of you and all the other rookies. Is there any one area where the consistency really needs to show up outside of just having every single day?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I be hesitating a little bit. That's the one thing I can say. Just stop hesitating and just go.
Pass game, run game.
This past game, this past game.
Are there guys on the other side of the ball you feel like have helped you out? You talked about Shaq and Josie. Kind of helped you
Yeah,
develop
the
that
running
game.
back, the running back group a lot. They be like, just use your ability because you got great, athletic ability. Just use that. They tell me like things that I can work on and things I keep doing. So the running back group as well.
So you think a lot of what you're developing now is like mental reps? You got the athletic ability in spades. It's just learning the game. That's kind of what
Yeah, mental reps. Yeah, mental reps. Like especially when like I'm not in the Shaq and Josie end, I always get mental reps. I just watch how they move and how they flowing, how they communicate. So just mental reps.
Do you feel like these kind of reps that you get in the game are more beneficial than what you got on Thursday during practices? Is there a difference there too?
I could say it was the same. It was really the same too.
I'm all set.
do you feel like you've settled in quite well? It seems around the building that you've settled in really well.
Excuse me, say that again.
You seem like you've settled in.
Oh yeah, yeah I have. I can say because it's not too far from home, so it feels like just like I'm right at home. I can say only thing it is like just a big city to me. But like I'm like what 3 hours or 4 hours from home, so it feels like I'm just right at home, right up the road.
And like as a new face to the fans, what can they expect to see from Trevin Wallace?
I was just flying around, and, just being a playmaker. That's one thing they could see.
How often have you gone home since you've been here?
Probably like twice.
Do you take your laundry home for your mom?
Nah, I don't. I don't.